So I think of just a couple quick examples. I mean, one is, I think of digital video as an example, right? And let's say that a client is running a YouTube campaign. Well, we have the ability to kind of look at, where are people clicking on that ad, right? What is it, and what is it a keyword? What is that benefit? What is that problem solution? Whatever it is, where are they clicking during that commercial? Well, that can tell us a lot. What are the hooks that we should be thinking about when we look at our TV ads, right? As one example. Another example might be looking at the search terms. What are people typing in response to, our ad? And how are they talking about it? What are the phrases they're using? What are the brand and product names that they're using? So I think off the top of my head, nutritional supplement. Well, that's something that, if I were a client, that's maybe a term I use because I'm very close to it. But the reality is, people are typing in vitamins, right? And so, what are those words that people are using in real English that are talking about my product? Right. And how do I carry that forward to the commercial?
The other thing I would say is, when we talk about, so being the search guy, right, there's so many metrics that we have, and that, I grew up in that world, and we want to track everything, and there's sort of this lens that we as marketers look in as, these numbers is all about how are my campaigns performing? And flip that around, like search gives so much data on, that can be leveraged in other channels. Like search in and of itself can be the metric for other channels, right? So as you're trying to change consumer behavior or teach consumers about different products and categories and different ways to think about what it is you're selling, search is a great metric to figure out if it's working or not, and also point in the right direction. So, a simple thing that everybody has access to, Google Trends, right? So you can see which keywords are rising. You can look over time, so brands that are kind of new to thinking this way. The good news is there's actually a lot of data out there that you have access to today, right? So you can look over the last several years, and at a macro level, see how some of the different campaigns and messaging is potentially changed consumer behavior.